Second Esdras chapter 16 and verse 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. New Pentagon report warns that China could have 1,000 nuclear warheads and missiles that can strike the U.S. by 2030. Call halal Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakah Quadash. It's the brother Abal Gabar from the Camp Prophets in Babylon, Tampa, Florida. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who teach and rule well. Peace and infinite salutations to the elect that are scattered abroad, doing this work in truth and in sincerity, teaching the names of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, and prophesying against Mount Seir, which today is known as Mystery Babylon the Great, aka America. And according to Bible prophecy, Mystery Babylon the Great will be destroyed by nuclear fire. All right, World War III is also Bible prophecy. And this is one of the main things we need to be talking about, is the destruction of Mystery Babylon the Great, the destruction of America that's coming in the near future. All right, this is all about to unfold and take place. Every day that goes on, we're one day closer to the downfall of this place known as America, man. And we're seeing the downfall from the inside out. All right, the crash of the dollar, the rumors of wars all over the earth, earthquakes in diverse places. So this is all part of a Bible prophecy unfolded, man. All right. And these nations, they all gonna gather together and shoot these arrows, which the arrows that I opened up with that are going to be shot from one end of the earth to the other are these nuclear missiles, man. This is what the prophets saw in the Holy Bible, man. When the prophets got the visions of the Third World War, you know, they wrote the vision down and they described the missiles as arrows. All right, so let me go ahead and read this again. This is 2nd Ezra 16, I'm going to start at 11. It says, the Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence. Right? And right now, the Lord is threatening what's going on. You know, the Lord is sending a threat to the nations by way of the prophets, man. All right? And he's really going to bring that destruction, you know, when it's time for him to return. All right? It says, the earth quaketh in the foundations thereof. The sea arises up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before Yahweh Shai, and before the glory of his power. Yeah, right, because when these missiles, you know, start, you know, pounding against the earth, it's going to cause different tsunamis, you know, different natural disasters, earthquakes, you know, obviously the fire that's going to come from the missiles is going to set everything on fire. All right. The scriptures talk about, you know, the islands were removed because of, you know, the tidal waves and the tsunamis that the missiles are going to cause, man. It's going to be a terrible and dreadful day upon the earth. All right. It says, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. And this is a parable. All right, because these arrows that Ezra is speaking of, they're not your everyday bow and arrows. You know, these arrows can be shot from one continent to the next continent. That's why it says they're going to began to be shot into the ends of the world. All right, that's why these missiles, they're called ICBMs, which means intercontinental ballistic missile, man. That's the power that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has given to the devil Esau, to create. And now these other nations, they have these weapons as well, and they're going to shoot them at America, man. All right, it says, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. All right, so, and how is the fire going to take place? Primarily by these missiles, man. All right, and one nuclear missile can have, 30 warheads in it. They even have certain nuclear missiles that when they're shot, they can drop warheads off at different locations, man. And that's really where the power is. The power is in the warheads. All right, that's where that, nuclear reaction is taking place. The splitting of atoms. That's where that's taking place, man. And the warhead. And actually, let me go ahead and power in their head. This is Revelation 9:15. It says, and the 4 angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year, for to slay the third part of men. And the third part of men is going into Esau, Edom, man. All right. And it says these angels, which are holding back the destruction right now, they're prepared for an hour, a day, and a month, and a year, which means there's a certain hour, a certain day, a certain year, a month that these angels are going to let loose this destruction. All right, these missiles to slay Esau, Edom, okay, to slay the wicked. All right, it says, and the number of the army of the horsemen, which the Lord's army is, one of the Lord's army is these missiles, man. It says, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000. And I heard the number of them, which is 200,000 is 200 million nuclear missiles, man. All right. It says, and thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them, having breastplates of fire and jacinth and brimstone, and the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions, and out of their mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone. All right, describing the ICBMs. All right, these missiles. It says, by these 3 was the third part of men killed, by the fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouths, going into these ICBMs. All right, and the third part of men is going into Esau, Edom, the devil. All right, the so-called white man. All right, these missiles are going to melt them, man. That's the vengeance of the Lord for all the atrocities, the slavery, the things that they have done to the children of Israel, slaughtered hundreds of millions of Israelites, slaughtered by the hand of the so-called white man. And they're going to pay for it by way of these missiles, man. And that's just to start it, and then they're going to have to go into slavery. But it says, Revelation 9:19, it says, for their power, the missiles, for their power is in their mouth. All right, the mouth represents the warheads. And in their tails, the tails represents the delivery system. That's where the power of these missiles is. That delivery system that can allow them to travel intercontinentally from one nation to the next. And their mouth being those warheads. It says, for their tails were like unto serpents and had heads, and with them they do hurt. All right, because these missiles, they're gonna hurt you to the point of death. All right, to the point of burning you to death. If you are not right in the detonation zone, anything in the detonation zone of a missile is going to be evaporated, literally just evaporated, turned to dust. And then you have that besom of destruction, that wave of fire that's gonna, take out the cities, man. So, this, man, it's about to get deadly here in Mystery Babylon the Great. All right, this is Isaiah 14 and 21, it says, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the faces of the world with cities. For I will rise up against them, saith Yahweh of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, saith Yahweh. All right, so the slaughter that's being prepared for his children, for the iniquity of the fathers, for these Edomites, is ultimately that nuclear destruction, man. That's the slaughter that's being prepared. All right, the Lord is going to raise up these missiles, man. It says, I will also make it a possession for the bittern, all right, which is a bird. So America, after the destruction, is going to be a desert. All right, it says, in pools of water, and I will sweep it with the besom of destruction, saith Yahweh of hosts. Yeah, so the Lord is going to sweep this place by way of these missiles, man. The besom of destruction. All right. It's going to be like a wave of fire and smoke that just engulfs this place, man. All right. Let's grab this real quick. Man, we coming into some serious times, man. And this is Bible prophecy, so there's no way around it. Whether you believe it or not, Mystery Babylon the Great, aka USA, is going to be destroyed by way of fire, by way of missiles, man. All these nations, they're going to shoot missiles at her, man. Let me go here real quick. Spare no arrows. Jeremiah 50 and 14, it says, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All you that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she has sinned against Yahweh. All right, so this precept, it says, put yourself in array against Babylon round about, all you that bend the bow, meaning everybody that got nukes, that those ICBMs, they gon' you know, aim them and shoot them at America, man. It says, shoot at her, shoot at Babylon. Spare no arrows, meaning spare no missiles. Why? Because she has sinned against Yahweh. She has been utterly proud. You know, this is modern day Mount Seir that is prophesied to be completely eradicated from off of the face of the earth, man. This place is going to be a desert by the time Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is done with it, man. That's why you got to take this thing seriously, man. Fear the Lord. You know, you in this truth to fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. You're supposed to be doing this work out of sincerity because you truly fear the Lord, not because a man is telling you to do the work or you got to reach some quota. No, you better be doing this work because you truly fear the Lord. You don't want to be in that fire, man. That's why you're doing this work. And if you're not doing it for that reason, then hey, man, kick rocks, man. You know? At the end of the day, the Lord is only coming back for the elect. Whoever the elect is, they're going to wake up. They're going to get this truth. They're going to do it in sincerity, and they're going to be saved, man, whoever that may be. And we pray to be numbered amongst the elect because man, you don't want to be in that fire. I don't want to be in that fire, man. I pray Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai have mercy upon me. Deliver me from that, man, because, hey, we're going to have to live all the way up to that moment, man. And even when the nuclear missiles are shot off, we still going to be here. You know, we're going to be praying to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and simultaneously, at the last second, whoever the elect is, while the missiles, you're going to look up, you're going to see the missiles coming. You know, you're going to hope that you of the elect. You're not going to know, you know, you're going to be like, oh, man, I pray. And at the last second, if you're the elect, you're going to be taken up. All right, and then you, blink of an eye, you're going to look down, and everything is going to be on fire, man. You're going to be in that chariot. So it's going to be, that's why the scripture, he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. You're literally going to have to endure all the way to the end. Literally, to the point of missiles already been shot off, you know, and they on the way, and you still here. And you waiting and waiting and waiting until the last second, right before the missiles hit, you get taken up, man. So this is a very serious thing, man. This is, you know, this truth is serious. You got to take this truth deadly serious, man. You know? And here we are. We got guys in Israel using the word of the Lord as a marketplace to make money, you know, for entertainment, to be entertained, you know, get together and party. All right, man, we gonna see. Jeremiah 50:15, shout against her round about. She had given her hand. Her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of Yahweh. Take vengeance upon her as she hath done, do unto her. Right. So we coming into the time where it's going to be all these nations going to come up against America. All right. And they going to shoot them arrows, man. They going to shoot those nukes over here, man. All right. And Lord willing, like the article says that China could have 1,000 nuclear warheads and missiles that can strike the U.S. by 2030. Lord willing, is sooner than that. You know, we could be out of here any day now, man, really. But the first prophecy that has to come to pass is that Charagma. The Charagma got to come out. And then we counting down, man. We counting down days and months. All right. This is Jeremiah 50. In verse 9, it says, for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country. And that north country goes into Russia. All right, that's going to be the primary nation that's going to take this place off of the map. And Russia is arming Iran and all these smaller nations with missiles, man, to fight this third world war. All right, this war is prophetic, man. And the Lord said, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon, America, an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her, Babylon, America. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows, what are the arrows? The missiles, shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. All right, so this place is going to be destroyed by these missiles, man. Revelation 11:14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. What is that? World War III. The three woes. World War I, World War II, and it's going to end with World War III that's going to be fought with nuclear missiles, man. Isaiah 9:5, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. So this war is going to be fought with missiles. That's how it's going to end. Okay? With burning and fuel of fire, man. All right? So, you know, prepare yourself, man. Get yourself in a sincere mindset. Be sincere. You know, serve Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai in sincerity, man. Fear the Lord, man. With that, Lord willing, was edifying to the hopeful elect. Shalom. Call hello, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Till next time.